What's up, everybody? I'm back with another 2 deals video, and I have a bunch of deals for you today, so let's get on with it. First up, over at Amazon, we have this flex drill, not hammer drill with a 5 amp hour battery, 2.5 amp hour battery charger, and a hard case. And this is $179. Now, if you recall, the hammer drill was on glitch at Lowe's for a while. It was $179. It came with 2 lithium stack batteries for $179. But so this is still not a bad deal if you wanted this drill. Now, they do over at Amazon have the hammer drill. Now, this is tool only for $89.99, which is also a fantastic deal for such a good drill. Now, the specs on both of these are going to be the same. It's just one is a hammer drill and one is not. But they both have the turbo mode, which brings the RPMs up to 2,500. The torque is 1,400 inch-pounds, which is up there. That's tippy top of the line drill right there, boys and girls. And the ergonomics on the thing is great. It's small, but it is heavy. It's heavier than bigger drills, so keep that in mind. But there you have those. Moving on, we have this air mover is what I'm just going to call it. It's basically a fan. It's a floor fan is what I used to call them when I used to clean buildings in high school. And let me just say, those fans we used when I was in high school was not this. This thing is an absolute beast. First off, it has a 15% coupon, making this $322. So let's get the price out of the way. But don't be turned off by the price. It's different. This is a 4,000 CFM one, so this is moving a lot of air. This is commercial quality right here, okay? Many of you might not need this for a home unless you have a large home. This is for those of you that clean buildings. These are stackable. You can line them up. You can angle them here, as you can see physically, but also, ironically, is something that they're not advertising here. This knob right here, there's like a gate. And as you turn this knob, it will also angle the airflow of the air. So, you don't necessarily have to angle it physically, but if you did, the optimal thing to do would be to move it a certain kind of way. And then, like, if you had it at 90 degrees here, you put this switch to 90 degree. But if you wanted to get some slight different movements and just leave it sitting like this, you could. But this has 3 speeds. Yeah, and it's just an absolute beast. Even at speed 1, it's insane. They have different airflows. You have your 2,000 CFM, and that's only $179. As a comparison, I'm gonna show you this one, which people have been buying up for $169. But here's the issue with this: it just simply has 2 speeds. It's just this switch up here. That's it. 2 speeds. You don't have any dials for angling the airflow or anything like that. You can move it in different kind of ways. Yeah, that appears to just be 3. The other one was 4, wasn't it? 4 different. Yeah. So, this is far better. And the 2000 is, once they're now with 5% off, so actually a little cheaper than that. So the ALORAIR is what I would recommend. They did send me the 4,000 CFM one. I was trying to find somebody that has good dehumidifiers, because these residential ones I keep getting from Home Depot are they dying too fast, in my opinion. 2 years is not long enough. But I couldn't get one of those when they sent me this instead. Another thing this can do is also move air out of a hot garage. So if you have this part pointed out of the garage and have this just sucking up the air, it's gonna move that air. That's what it is, the air mover. So anyway, there you have that. This company, I have to just do my due diligence, y'all. All right, this company sent me this mask because I just saw this. I watched Diary of a CEO on YouTube, great channel, and they were talking about how the red light stimulates just overall health, right, to the body. This does different colors too, and it comes with a manual that'll tell you all the different colors it does. And I used it for like 2 weeks, and I saw a friend of mine, and they were like, "What have you been doing? Your skin looks better." I was like, "Oh, hey, it worked." Now, with that said, I had to buy this. It was $50 when I bought it back in July, and now it's $119 with $30. It's $99. I obviously wouldn't do that. $50 was a great price. $99, I'm thinking they probably raised the price for the holidays. So I just had to do my due diligence and mention it because I promised I would. So there you have that. But this other one's probably down here. There you go. That's $200. Good Lord. I probably for the holidays, I would say wait for Black Friday because I paid $49 for mine. I just bought it simply from Amazon. They didn't do anything special for me, anything like that. Moving on to Lowe's, we have some spectacular deals like this flex deal. So this is that flex drill that we talked about from Amazon. I just realized that too. So hold on. Hopefully then you didn't buy that. Take a gander at this, all right? This is better. So you have this flex drill, then you have this impact driver. And let's go back and look at this real quick because it appears to me that the batteries are smaller. You see how this battery look? That's a big old battery, that 5 amp hour battery. Then we come over here, yes, it's a lot more sleek, this 2 amp hour battery, and these are stacked lithium batteries. So you get two 2 amp hour stacked lithium batteries. They're big boy drill and their big boy impact driver charging the bag for not $349. It's an extra $100 off on a buy more save more. When you spend $300, you get $100 off, and you can mix and match over here. But this is just the best deal to me, making this $249. So for an extra $70, you're going to get better batteries. I mean, smaller batteries and more powerful batteries. Let's say that. You're going to get more powerful batteries and a tippy top of the line impact driver. I think I will go with this personally. I think I will go with this. I might edit that other one out. Moving on again, of course, we still have this. Now, it would seem that Lowe's has doubled down. I think that what was happening when I was mentioning this deal before, it was getting overloaded and they were shutting it down, and they were just, I guess, deciding like, do we want to keep this deal or not, because it kept going out of stock. Well, now, if you see this, it has the starter kit with the bandsaw, the $400 bandsaw, and they have $1,169. So now I guess they're just doubling down saying, look, no, we'll sell it to you guys. So here you go. This is a fantastic deal. You get two 4 amp hour high output batteries. These are the core. They're the high output batteries, a rapid charger, and a $400 bandsaw. Now you could choose some other gifts. It's just the bandsaw makes the most sense. It's $400. And if you were to go and just look at this on Lowe's website or anywhere else, it's going to be $400. It's not an exaggeration. You know, Home Depot sometimes inflate this stuff. They're not doing that over here. It's $400. So you're getting $620 worth of tools for $219. Insane. And not only that, it's good. These are German, but it's German Bosch quality, baby. This is good tools right here, okay? I love my Bosch tools. It's just they don't get the recognition over here in the United States that they should. I don't know why, but these are very much commercial tools, all right? Then we have this. This is going to be an 8 amp hour high output battery with a rapid charger. And these are all Pro Factor tools here. These are all commercial tools. This high torque impact wrench was beating out the old Milwaukee high torque impact wrench. This is an old impact wrench though. It was around then. They haven't updated it. They'd be slow to update for sure, but their tools are very, very good. And for $239, getting this 8 amp hour battery with this and a charger, like as a comparison, if you wanted Milwaukee right now over at Home Depot, that would be for $250, just the impact driver and a 5 amp hour regular battery. You're getting an 8 amp hour high output battery, rapid charger, and their big boy impact wrench. And all these are impact wrenches right here. Then you have the SDS rotary hammer drill. Then you have their big boy hammer drill that will let you know whether the angles are straight and all that. It's just good tools, man. Moving on, we have this DeWALT deal. So I'm going to show you two variants of this as well. So this is DeWalt's new impact driver, the DCF 860B. It's on sale for $179, $40 off. However, you can get it for $239, regular price $219. For extra $20, you can get the 4 amp hour new tabless slim pack battery, this is what I'm going for all day, a charger and a bag. And if you already had this stuff, which you probably don't because it's very, very new, then you could just, get this. But this is a great price for all that you're getting there, and that's overall the better value. Moving on, we have this Bosch deal as well. This is no longer the Freak, but Bosch makes impact driver / impact wrenches in compact form. So this is like compact slash mid-torque. It's smaller than mid-torque, but a little bit bigger than everyone else's compacts, but it is also an impact driver as well as an impact wrench. This thing boasts, let's talk about the specs here, 360 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. And then when it comes to driving, so with the impact driver, that's what you'll be doing is driving, it produces 2,500 inch-pounds driving. So not bad numbers there. Obviously, no one ever really performs what they claim, but still, very good value for $99. You're getting this, a 200-power battery, a charger in the bag, $99. Insane there. Moving on over to Home Depot. We have some super smoking deals here, but these are all your mileage may vary. All right, that's how we ended the video with YMMV. So we have this Husky 290-piece mechanic tool set. The 290 piece is better than the 270 piece because it has a lot more sockets, a ton more sockets and less, fillers. The 270 piece is a lot of fillers and a little bit of sockets. This is the opposite of that. It's real functional, usable tools here. So normally $249. Man, if you're lucky, you can get this for $124 at a lot of places. That's way cheaper than holiday deals. During the holiday, this is $179. So $124 is magnifico. You hear me? Magnificent. Moving on, we have this Milwaukee insulated screwdriver set. 4 pieces, normally $42.97. I use these. Love them. Love them. I have a bigger set here that has the square, but love these. Love them. Very ergonomic, comfort grip. Love it. So normally $42.97. Man, $10. $10. That made me want to go travel to Tulsa today. $10. Man, get out of here. It's crazy. Man, hopefully you have this near you. $10. Your mileage may vary. Good luck there. Moving on, we have this Milwaukee 550 lumen floodlight. So this uses their little bitty batteries. It comes with the USB cord. And the light itself, normally $69.97, $18. Man, come on. Come on. I wish I would get one if it was near me. So they had that. Then we also have this rigid. This is a big floodlight right here with 3 different panels. I don't know what the lumens is on this. 3,500. 3,500 lumens. I just saw it. 3,500 and everything's rotatable as you can see. Normally $149. $75. Crazy. And it's hybrid. So it'll take a battery and you can plug it in. And then finally we have a rigid octane sheet sander, normally $139 on sale for $48.65. That's like low budget corded version right there for this big boy octane brushless baddie sheet sander right here. Don't forget to register it so you get your lifetime service agreement. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos in the future. Share this with your brother, and I will see you guys next time.